On the other side, viewers, shifting focus from a ceasefire that collapsed under bombs to a political battle that is only getting more bombastic by the hour. As the mandate is sealed in Assam, Kerala and Puducherry, political heat is now rising in West Bengal with just 14 days left to go for phase 1 of voting. Fish, food and fear and hisab are all being served on the same poll platter. Campaigning in Bengal, Prime Minister Narendra Modi brutally roasted TMC's BJP will ban fish if voted to power narrative. Prime Minister pointed out how TMC imports around 1 lakh tons of fish annually from BJP-ruled Odisha, Andhra Pradesh. He also highlighted how states like Bihar and Assam are now producing surplus fish when they were deficit in fish production till about 8 years ago. While West Bengal's share has declined. Never the one to bow out of a challenge, Mamata Banerjee cast her own net. She repeated her threat that a BJP government will push fish, meat and even eggs on the chopping block out of the plates of Bengalis. But cutting through the election rhetoric is one big promise of Sabka Hisab, a vow of accountability made by Prime Minister Modi. So when Bengal votes in this make or break contest, will it bite Didi's bait or will it reject the fishy politics of fear?
अपने 15 साल के शासन में भी टीएमसी आपको मछली तक नहीं दे पाई है, वो भी बाहर से लानी पड़ रही है।
मांस उत्पादन नहीं करते हैं तो तुम क्या करते हैं? मांस उत्पादन नहीं करते हैं तो मछली का दुकान में क्यों एट्रोसिटीज करते हैं? क्यों मछली खाने से रुकता है? क्यों आप लोगों को ब्रिगेड का मीटिंग में एक लड़का एक हॉकर चिकन पैटीज बेच रहा था, उसको पिटाया था? शर्म होना चाहिए।
4 मई के बाद हर गुंडागर्दी का हिसाब लिया जाएगा। चुन चुन करके हिसाब लिया जाएगा।
मोने रखबेन साल फारसी को तमन्ना आज हमारा दिल में है, देखते हैं जोड़ किसका बाजुए का दिल में है। लड़े जाबो, लड़बो, गड़बो, जीतबो, बांग्ला के जेताबो।
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate, Nalin Kohli, national spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Ashwini Kumar Mishra continue to be with us. Riju Datta, national spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, joining the debate tonight. And Riju Datta, just what's going on with this fish business? Actually, Prime Minister Modi put out some facts. He said that Bengal has increased its dependence of getting fish from outside the state, and it brings fish from BJP-ruled states, and BJP-ruled states are the highest fish-consuming states, whether they are in the northeast or the rest of India. Bihar and Assam have doubled their fish production. So why is Mamata Banerjee spreading fear?
See, Navika ji, with all due respect, Prime Minister's speeches are extremely fishy. You know, his credibility is next to zero in Bengal because from his promises of मेरे को सूली पे टांग दीजिएगा अगर 50 दिन में काला धन वापस नहीं आया, to 2 crore jobs, to bullet train चलवाएंगे, to सबको पक्का घर बना देंगे, his credibility is zero. In Bengali, when we were kids, we used to hear Thakumar Jhuli. Now we have Modi Chacha's Jhuli, which is nothing but a bag full of lies. So we don't take him seriously. The media can take the Prime Minister seriously. But talking about fish is the staple diet of Bengalis. Now, when the Prime Minister talks about fish, yes, saltwater fish like prawns and etc. comes from Andhra, but we have also our production. But saying that Bengal does not produce fish, it comes from outside and other BJP states have increased the fish production.
He didn't say that, Riju Datta. Now stop twisting. He said that there is still fish that comes from outside and it comes.
So the rice that are consumed by people in Delhi only is produced in Delhi. It does not go from Bengal. These are frivolous arguments. See, the bottom line is this. What the world has seen on social media. People not only watch news channels, people are only on social media. Social media, we have seen where you, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Dr. Kohli stays in Delhi. Next to temples, the saffron gundas have barged into the market and told people you cannot sell fish. Samrat Chaudhary, BJP Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar in Bengal, said we have banned fish and meat for specific times of the year. BJP's netas in Delhi have said, हम मछली खाने नहीं देंगे, इस टाइम पे नहीं देंगे, उस टाइम पे नहीं देंगे. अरे in Bengal there are 51
চিত্তরঞ্জন পার্ক যাবো, ওখানে মাছি পাওয়া যাবে. You'll get পুজো মাছি, দিওয়ালি মাছি, নবরাত্রা মাছি in Chitto Park in Delhi, sir. Nothing is banned here. And people who want to eat whatever they want to eat can eat. But if that is the biggest election point that the TMC is picking up, I don't know, because the first reference to this was made by Mamta Didi, and I was surprised when I first saw it, because this is not the first day that this conversation has come up. It came up right from the beginning of the campaign. Nalida, now, machi is the biggest election issue?
I think it's a basic issue. It's a core issue in the sense that Bengal, where fish is a staple diet, in 15 years under the glorious rule of the Trinamool Congress, has not been able to even have self-sufficiency in fish. Forget about industry. Forget about the larger things on an economic growth. This is the basic. And I found it rather amusing to see how Rijuda and the Trinamool Congress is so rattled with something as basic as this being pointed out by the Honorable Prime Minister. That if BJP states can achieve sufficiency in fish, and you don't need to bring it from other states, there's no stopping from bringing from other states, but the question is how much do you produce? So in Bengal, why couldn't it do it? And on that you say the Prime Minister has lost his credibility for a statement of fact. Essentially, the Bengal model of the Trinamool Congress is something that is not being able to find credible response on the ground. Please see how the public is responding to Prime Minister Modi's rally. It's spontaneous. I didn't hear the same when Mamata Didi was speaking. She was rather trying to respond to an argument, make a counter argument, but one didn't see the same enthusiasm. Because in Bengal, she came on the promise of Ma Mati Manush. Ma is petrified. Mati is under an assault. As our party has said, our Prime Minister is saying, Mati is under assault from infiltrators from Bangladesh, and Manush is just not getting a fair deal. And that fair deal comes down to something as staple as your food, in which fish is a critical part. And what we are hearing instead is Prime Minister has lost his credibility. He's won his third election. The BJP is not winning elections. Certainly we don't win all elections, but we are coming back to power wherever we've served the people. And in Bengal, it's about time that this entire situation deserves change, where a government can't even provide the most basic thing in the Bengal.
Fair that the BJP is trying its luck in these elections and working hard towards it. But people have to decide, and people's issues are way beyond this. They also want to talk about jobs, they want to talk about growth, they want to talk about industry, they want to talk about infrastructure. I want to ask you, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, are these issues in Bengal, or the fact that we only talk about fish, that is the only issue that this election will be centered around?
I think you should ask this question to Modi ji, who's concentrating specifically on fish, because he's doing the politics of
Mamata Banerjee has raised it on 5 different occasions, sir. He's responding to her. He's responding to her.
When नाविका जी ये बता दीजिए, अगली बार जब मोदी जी उत्तर प्रदेश में इलेक्शन होंगे अगले साल, तो क्या भाषण देंगे कि उत्तर प्रदेश के पास इतनी भी क्षमता नहीं है कि राइस राजस्थान से मंगा रहे हैं, एप्पल हिमाचल से मंगा रहे हैं, कुछ और आइटम कहीं और से मंगा रहे हैं? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स इज दिस? इन इंडिया एवरी स्टेट प्रोड्यूस समथिंग और अदर, आई डोंट थिंक दिस इज अ पॉलिटिक्स. द इंपॉर्टेंट पॉलिटिक्स इज, अगर हिसाब की बात करो तो मोदी जी भी तो हिसाब दें कि 15 लाख किस किस के खाते में आ गए, अपार्ट फ्रॉम प्रॉब्ली हर्षवर्धन त्रिपाठी एंड आनंद रंगनाथ जी हियर.
हिसाब दिया ना
मोदी हैज फुलफिल्ड.
उन्होंने 2019 में दिया, 2024 में दिया हिसाब. अब बंगाल की बारी है हिसाब देने की. उन्होंने इसीलिए हिसाब मांगा. इन अ स्टेट इलेक्शन यू वांट मोदी's हिसाब but not want to talk about Mamta Didi's हिसाब. Is that fair, Anand Ranganathan?
नाविका, a serious suggestion to a great friend that you are. अगली बार से एक 5th पैनलिस्ट, डिजिटल पैनलिस्ट होना चाहिए जो कि सिर्फ फैक्ट चेकर हो एआई का. इतना फेक न्यूज फैला रहे हैं मेरे दोनों मित्र यहाँ पे टीएमसी के और कांग्रेस के. 15 लाख भाई मोदी ने कभी नहीं कहा कि अकाउंट में डालूंगा. व्हाट इज ही टॉकिंग अबाउट? 10 साल से ये कनाट फैलाते आ रहे हैं. एंड एज फॉर रिजू दत्ता,
12.
The only thing that is common between a Nigerian widow and Mamta Di is fishing. I know what he means because he's got those emails that Nigerian widow wants to put $1 million in Riju Datta's account. I know you clicked on that. But I want to ask a simple question. Forget about all the jokes and puns you were making. Please answer this question. Did Mamta Di say or not say that 200 vehicles with CRPF jawans are coming to attack you young girls? Yes or no? Stop insulting our jawans. Say if you have the guts, Rijuda.
When we see visuals of jawans in their entire outfit carrying BJP flags for a BJP candidate, then their respect is gone, down, finished. Done, finished.
Navika, this is great contempt and insult of our brave jawans who are willing to lay their lives for the...
Dr. Anand Ranganathan, if you are wearing saffron glasses, if you are wearing saffron glasses, I cannot help you. You want me to send you the visuals?
I want to know, I want to ask Nalin Kohli. Nalin Kohli, were there jawans of CRPF carrying BJP flags?
Send it to Navika Kumar personally.
It's a figment of their imagination. It's a negative campaign. It's a campaign based on lies. I mean, if Mamta ji and a government had done such a great job, they would be talking about their achievements. And they would be saying, this is what we've achieved. They can't even respond on the fact that Bengal is not self-sufficient on fish. So they manufacture a defense against the CRPF Jawan. And I'll tell you why. They have a problem with the BSF. Act minute, Rijuda, Ami Kotha Bolchi. Act minute. So they basically, why do they do it? Because eventually they hate the Jawans from doing their duties on the border. Because this is a model based on infiltration. And that is why Modi ji came out with the 6 guarantees. And this is a 6 guarantees. They do not want transparency. They don't want to stop on infiltration. They don't want protection for the people. They don't want development. They don't want the 7th pay commission for the government servants or the teachers or others. They don't want any of this.
Riju Datta, will you declare that or will you wait for people to decide that? 6 guarantees. Well, every party has a right to offer its own manifesto. Will you take that right away also from Prime Minister Modi?
Bengal is going to debone BJP come 4th of May. Wait, no. They are talking about fishing, no.
No, what are you? Debone mane ki? Aap hadiyan todenge logon ki? Is that what you are saying?
I am saying this on record. See, what Nalinji said, I did not debone because he's
everybody is saying, whatever everybody is saying is on record, sir, on national television. When you say you are going to debone the BJP, what do you mean? Are you threatening?
We mean that after 4th of May, BJP will be non-existent in Bengal.
So what did you mean by deboning? What did you mean?
We will debone them politically.
It can be read that you are going to be perpetrating violence.
Well, okay. He says debone them politically. That politically has been added now after I've asked the question thrice. Anand, what did you think?
No, this is where, Navika, you have beautifully laid out a trap for Rijuda. He says after 4th of May, BJP will be history. TMC will win the election. Now, please say it that the elections under the Election Commission of India will be held free and fair in Bengal. Say it.
So, are you telling me the elections from 60? No, one second, Dr. Ranganath,
tell me free and fair that you will win.
सुनो, सुन तो लो. अरे बोल रहा हूँ, सुन तो लो. Dr. Anand Ranganathan saying that the elections from 2016, 19, 21 and 24 were not free and fair. बोलो. आप बोलो
पहले.
Well, TMC has won the previous elections. Election Commission was fair. TMC is going to win this election. These elections are also fair. But the TMC will debone the BJP. Make what you will, ladies and gentlemen. This is an election which is a fight to the finish. The language, well, I better keep my mouth zipped, because who all will get deboned, I don't know. I like my bones. Thank you very much, Riju Datta ji. Mere bones chhod dena. Thank you very much for joining me on the News Hour tonight. Good night. All the best for the elections. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same show, the News Hour.